What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your WCW weekend contest walkthrough where the cool girls play, and it's time to bank on La Feud. La Feud. So I gotta admit, I didn't watch wrestling when Michelle McCool was a thing, so I only know her as Undertaker's wife in documentaries right now. But what I do know is I previewed her, and she's freaking incredible in the game, so I would love to get her. But this is not just a blog read, it's some interpretation as well, so that you know what things mean. Champions, flex, hey. Fellow content creator Flex, how you doing? Hard, dominate harder, power your way to the top milestone for a guaranteed Michelle McCool poster. So real quick, before we even say anything here, guaranteed top milestone. Top milestone, heavy spend. So make sure you set expectations accordingly, because that's not guaranteed easy for everyone. Now, she is guaranteed free for anybody who plays through the entire month and does all the events. But this event, top milestone is spend. You also get 150% gem damage strap, incredible amount of rare shards, and more. So muscle up and claim your prizes. As always, screenshots are taken from test environment. Text numbers, items, dates, subject to change. Some parts of the contest might be a work in progress, so check in game for the latest numbers, items, and details once the contest has started. Basically, the in-game is always the right thing, and stick with that. So, schedule Bank on La Contests begins tomorrow. That's Friday at noon Pacific time. Faction Feud begins Saturday at 4 p.m. And the Blitz begins 6-8 at noon Pacific time. Also, there will be a claim on the club. So if you have the Ultimate Champions Club, you get the one coin that we typically get every event. They need to change it up. I mean, include the coin, but something else in there too every once in a while. Reward highlights this weekend. Your MLC chase. It looks like there's 0 shards. Let me refresh that. 0 shards. Let me refresh that. 0 shards. Okay, so there's 0 shards of the All-American Diva, but there are 100 premium shards of hers in the milestones, and you can get her at 5-star bronze in the top milestone. Also, there's 100 shards of Bundy with 100 more in the premium offers. Don't miss out on more available shards coming up. Premium prize wall. So if you have Michelle McCool, then you get these rewards, which means that next week, Bundy will be the if you have character, because it'll be Showdown, which I like, because you're much more likely to have the A tier character by week 2 than by the first weekend. So you're telling me there's a chance. I would love that unlimited power plate. Mine is on Hogan Powerhouse, and it's not leaving there because he is pretty much the hardest hitting character in the game overall, and that stays on him. But there are 4 or 5 other characters that I would love to have immediately have that on. Glowing Fate is cool for the person it was made for, Naomi. Otherwise, gold chests don't really matter. Earn premium medallions with Michelle McCool for extra rewards, the unlimited power. Also on the Feud prize wall, collect Feud medallions in milestone and tours for awesome rewards. So, Jay Uso, I'ma get him. Your B tier, free tier Jay, back when the original Tech Roman, the head of the table, was out. Yeah, he's updated. So now at 6-star gold, you get 50% green move and 50% submission damage on greens. You can get him at 6 silver on the prize wall for 7, which is usually the cost of a little pool or whatever in there. Ultimate straps from Michelle McCool, Raquel Rodriguez, Modern Acrobat with affiliation, and then random eras. And you can see some others in there. For me, this is a can I get as many shards of Jacqueline as possible month, because it seems like she's on all the prize walls and I need shards. I need like 1,200 shards and I'll recruit her. So theoretically, but that's a big number. And to get it twice, I doubt it. So we'll see. But like if you're right here, that Lyra Valkyria is amazing. Nia Jax is fantastic. We want to talk about Solo. Also, Naomi Return to the Glow is amazing. Roxanne's one of the most important coaches in the game, trainers in the game, and etc., etc. Mommy, Seth freaking Rollins, Last Time Cena, Penta, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Roxanne, Logan Paul, etc. More Cody Rhodes. Story continues on the American Nightmare. Skill plates, let's talk about the Yeet. Still probably the most important plate in the game. It's really that, and the Punk's gauntlets make some characters go from to oh wow. Unbreakable Crown, Dead Man Sigil, plus loot coins. So right there, usually you get 7 of those, you get a $20 pull for grinding. So bank on LA Chest, it's going to be, your weekly character. So some lucky people get her out of the bag, but very few. And then there's shards of all of these people. Again, for me, it's Jackie on this one, since there's no Gunther shards again. Solo contest, earn contest points throughout the weekend, spin the loot, max milestone 11 million. Max milestone gives you a 5-star bronze Michelle McCool All-American Diva. Again, that's going to be a spend milestone, the top spend milestone. 100 Michelle McCool shards plus 100 Bundy shards. 63 bank on La Feud medallions. Again, that's also incorporating if you have Michelle McCool. So don't plan on getting 63 of them. I would plan for 15 to 40 on the top end usually. So top 20 leaderboard ranks can get a guaranteed All-American Diva at 6 stars silver. So if you are in the top 20 feud, there you go. You can get her that way too. And here is your contest superstars. Michelle McCool, good luck. Miss Jacqueline, good luck. Rhea Ripley, mommy's on top. I UCC'd her. It's the only way I got her. Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring, pretty rare. Storm is coming. Jade, not very rare anymore. Free tier Alexa Bliss and Maxine, who is pretty common at this point. Although one of my favorites still in the game. Feud contest, play Feud for war score points and reach milestones to earn Feud medallions for bonus rewards in the prize wall. Max milestone 500 million. 12 bank on La Feud medallions, 5 bank on La chests, 400,000 strap parts, 2 million metal bits, and a bronze and a silver Money in the Bank briefcase. Redeem them for selected perks throughout the month. Interesting. Plus the top 800 players can get 4 million solo contest points. Then here's this. This has been a great thing. I really like it, and it's sticking around. So you do X number of matches, 10 with any class, and then 6 with any era. Well, not any era because it's those eras, but you pretty much mix that up, and that's how you get the bulk of your points that you're going to need, actually. That will get you very far into the contest usually, and it's not difficult to do. It's just playing, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95-ish matches. So you just, that's all you got to do, just 100 matches. Oof. Didn't do the math before. Limited time tours, over 6 million Money in La Bank solo contest points, plus 1.5 million if you have Michelle McCool by the 24-hour mark, so you get her right away. 7 bank on La Premium medallions, which does require Michelle McCool, 9 chests, and a feud boost. Chapters, Friday, you get your recruitment tour for Michelle McCool. Friday, you get Modern Era with Trickster Showboat Striker. Men's ladder match on Friday with any Seth, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, New Tribal Chief, and Penta. Women's ladder match with Roxanne, Alexa, Rhea, and Naomi. Saturday, the Judgment Day with Raquel. And then Sunday, Tag Team Turmoil with Yeet. Finish the story, American Nightmare. Story continues, Logan Paul and John Cena. The last time is now. Ladders over La Blitz on Sunday. Top 2 or 2X SmackDown at 6 silver. Mid is 3 Raw at 6 silver. Cost 1 ticket. And you get random ultimate straps and ladders over La Champion chests. I know it's Lay Cool, but was it really La? Was it just LA? Should I be saying that Lay? Maybe that's what it should be, because it was Layla, but anyway. Faction feud requirements. Allowed equipment is everything, plus your boosts. Reinforce, yellow, column break, red, and cross break. So red and cross break going to be Sonya Deville. Column break gems, anybody who's using your Yan Yeet plate. So your Lyras, your Nia Jax. Reinforce in yellow. So reinforce is going to be a few people, but my favorite of them is still Maxine, and that's going to buff her up quite a bit. But reinforce in yellow, that does nice things for Asuka. Showboat Asuka. So you can already see this in the game, and it doesn't really change, so it's pretty quick and easy. Michelle McCool is your top line bonus. Any 6-star silver Rhea, plus a Showboat at 6-star for the midline. Any Raw at 5-star, and your first time win with a superstar is 250k points. So that is very, very good. So, also, as we always say, make sure you go into the Champions official forum and give your constructive feedback about this contest. Doesn't have to be all flowers or all vitriol. It can be something like, here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like, and here's what I would change to make the things I didn't like into things that I would have liked. Other than that, it's a very straightforward, no surprises sort of feud. There's a lot more coming this month, but the big thing is, can you get Le Cool, or at least Michelle McCool, Friday? Because that's going to be the biggest things. Otherwise, you're feuding with your ladies. So this is a good reminder to always make sure during talent ups that you're not just ignoring your women's roster because events like this come along and you're like, uh-oh, now what do I do? Well, you work on your ladies, okay? Build them up. They're worth it. All right. That's it for this one. It's a short one, a sweet one, and a quick one, but make sure you share it with your friends and your faction mates because they might need to know something that's in here, and just encourage them to watch this and like and subscribe because we have been given goals. So if you want to help us beat Scopely at their own games, we need to get to 7K subs. We're at 3.5. That's a long way away. It feels impossible. It's going to take all of our friends and people who we don't even know yet subscribing and watching some videos for us because that truly makes a difference, and we try to be helpful to this community. We're going to keep doing that. We'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye.